Ah, you found your way. Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse in my opinion.
Yes, it is.
I salvaged this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it.
Wow, your
Now that we're
intuition's
here,
good.
we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever's in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
Where we're going for wind maps and flyers, if anyone knows anything about them. Nah, I don't think anyone does. Let's see about good fortune. Intuition, mind, spirit. That gives me more. Hundred severed pieces.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
It's alright, Dawnstar.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
Yep, more killing won't.
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
That's back to where the booties are. We're at the grave side of this place. Hello. Wanna join Geisha squad?
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Good thing I took care of the ghost.
Akwak wo so sonia sonok fonia sisa ear nawakok.
Why?
Sisa ear efok wo sono koso ear ya. Sair kanoa fwaranu ear.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Wow, okay.
Koni o kio ear kawa ear wo kawa ear. Watita osia kwanif nipa ear. Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumpuno ko suir toerok.
Thoracek, yes.
Ukir neko sise sayer wosayer nifuyer. Sisayer ifok woso no koso ayer ya. Sayer kanoa fwaranuer. Uyower apafawayer sisier sisitu tok. Warrior walk finir seer.
Yeah, would things change? The wilderness is dangerous.
Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir ipduki.
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Yep.
Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumpuno ko suir toerok. Sisayer ifok woso no koso ayer ya. Sayer kanoa fwaranuer.
Yeah, where's the father?
Noni wo sayer tar wo wir ignisaro kunkna. Wo wir apafawa yer sisi tu tok. Wo yer walk finir seer.
I'll let you be on your way.
Koni o kio yer kawa yer wo kawa yer watita osia kwanif nipa wir.
Just saying, this pretty hard railroads you into like, hey, how about you do the main quest? Hey, how about you do the main quest? Do the main quest. Hey, I think you should do the main quest.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
I'm Geisha's boss, man.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
I'm Geisha boss, so yeah.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
I'm Geisha boss, so yeah. Yeah, no, Geisha boss too strong.
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too.
Dude!
Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
Yeah, dude, what? Why did you even come here? And the child was
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
I was that child.
No, you were not. Not everything is about you.
Oh.
People are living their lives across the Jade Empire, and most have no connection to you at all.
Well, frick you too.
She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her. She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zu mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
Why do I have to say my master?
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
Okay.
It's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
Get out of
He's
here.
gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready. You had a flyer. You're right, I doubt he anticipated that. The glorious strategist accounts for every possibility within the known conditions. Had you simply flown past...
Yeah.
Well, I do not want to contemplate that. My time here would have meant little. I served under Sun Li and was trusted enough to be contacted after Dirge fell. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
Ah, so
The
there
water
are.
dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
How about you just get out of here? You're being really annoying. Really?
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Yeah, is it?
Few people know what happened. Dirge is a remote temple located high in the mountains. There were no worshippers save for the spirit monks themselves. The Emperor covered up his terrible crime, and the people didn't really care. All that mattered was that the drought was over. The water dragon's power was tied to her temple at Dirge, and the strength of her servants. When the spirit monks were slain and Dirge fell, she became vulnerable. Her physical form could be injured, but she was also a god. Maybe her spirit still exists. I don't know. I'm no expert on the heavens.
Well, that's a guess.
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Oh, so the daughter.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind.
Yeah, I am.
The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can
Alright.
trust we, so I don't think there's any reason
Shut
to stick around.
up!
I'll be back at the camp if
You need to listen. Yes, leave now. There was no reason
Zu
for
is
you
an
to be here.
honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
I don't think I need it. But yeah, sure. Teach me.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more.
Interesting.
This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Gang Spirit Thief. I'll talk to you. You really want to talk to me? That's a quest. Did we level up yet? No, we're close. We're very close.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
We need to talk. I'm interested in how you are. Yep.
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar.
Yep, we are.
Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li.
Okay, I guess
Be
goodbye.
well, my friend.
Alright.
Please, please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
What can Geisha Squad do for you?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you.
It's alright.
It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
Geisha Boss will help you.
But there isn't! My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
Okay, I'll take care of this.
I knew you'd understand being a woman. Thank you, my lady. If our firstborn is a girl, she shall have your name.
Don't give her Geisha Boss.
Down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Don't name your daughter Geisha Boss. That's kind of bad. Whoop. Bar of nickeled iron. Okay. Four silver. What's behind here? A chest. 32 silver.
Who let you back here? Bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen.
Yes, you do.
Unless, pretty lady, you've come to take me from this existence of pain with your considerable charms.
Yeah, me too, okay, Mr. Tay?
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back. You see, Mr. Wong, that is how we are regarded. Dogs to be brushed aside. Talk like that will not get you a meal at the best of times.
You were... What?
Good. I need to concentrate.
You were rude. Really rude. Okay, this is...
tea house must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
It's like the only oh, yep, it is a prominent structure. I was gonna say it's the only structure here. But, nope, it's not.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory's a bit understocked.
Alright.
Farewell.
More goatees. Hello, goatee. Flawed monk gem. What does that do? Oh, spirit. Okay. There we go. I can move again. Oh, I see what they mean by the river is unnavigable. This isn't low, this is like non-existent. The river's non-existent right now. Holy shoot.
The fisherman's life is a hard one. Don't let anyone tell you different.
It's a hard one because there's no water.
Ghosts bring wind. Wind is no friend to a river fisherman, I can tell you that.
Okay.
Ok wiwu ofir, san kasawir wobosir tana.
Ghosts aren't real. I died in my sleep.
Irkana, o Nigasurir Kwana no Kasa Iriru. Ikirnik Tinepiru, o Iferek Uksun Puno.
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the Lion, if you please.
Wotowi Ukawana ir Usuana da Hoki. Niato Nonapadi Irovir.
You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Tawi ir Kawana ir Sunir Ipoki.
Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
Nararo, na pirapirni, niktakatashi. Wanaka pirsari awaf, van Sierra Surufus, Isinosaurus Usuno.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
Oh, they're playing that game. Okay.
Ikirnik Tinepiru, Wuiferek Uksun Puno.
Do not be so hasty. Jian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat.
Sisair Pawaro, Tikotro Tuaso.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Ipanar Nuku Iwair, Nikasanarir, Iruru Ninuasa Irkana.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
Sair Kokonato, Tanatia, Shafatoyo, Kokonato Sir Ipanonenico.
Always a pleasure to talk to another warrior. My game of Yi with Jian can wait a moment. What can I do for you? Stone Immortal allows you to control... To understand the earth, you must be aware of all things. That is why...
Okay, so one's electric and one's earth. Alright.
Look at all these people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds.
This isn't a big city, boy.
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock.
Goodbye.
Wait, don't go yet. I'm new to the city and My name's Tien, but everyone calls me Big Tien because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good. Say, you're real pretty. You want to be my wife? You could come live on my farm. I got chickens and oxen and lots of land.
You don't have lots
of... It would be hard at first, working the farm by ourselves. But after you have 6 or 7 kids, they can help out too. Oh, okay.
I'd rather not.
Well, do you know any other pretty young gals looking for a husband?
I don't know, yeah.
Well, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tien. You have a nice day now.
Okay.
The fisherman's life is a hard one. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Yeah. Huh. I'm trying to figure out where that woman's husband's being beat up. Yeah, here it is.
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
Go away!
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal. It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter. Hold on a sec. We've got company.
You need all those people behind you? Not
You're
coming.
a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
You'll never...
Dodge.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that?
Why would they?
They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
You're welcome, but I'm still unsure.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
What?
Yes, you're right, of course.
Yeah, she was just worried.
I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately.
But you should be worried
I didn't mean
that
to sound ungrateful.
2 women
I'm just
saved
worried
you.
about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this. Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse.
Yeah.
Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people.
Oh.
Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
Then go talk to her.
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway. No. Lan's very emotional. I didn't want her to get upset. At first, I didn't tell her anything at all.
but I couldn't hide my bruises forever. So I told her about the beatings. But even then, I didn't mention Ailing. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more involved, Ailing might hurt her too.
Yeah, you're not telling.
Thank you so much.
Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong thing.